Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this February the 8th, 2026. I'm hoping everybody had a great Sunday after so far, but it's a great Sunday evening. Everybody can stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather. Cut the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be taking a look at the storm system moving across the country. Also, we're going to take a look at the rainfall totals over the next 7 days as well. Also, we're going to take a look at the Storm Prediction Center outlook. We got an area of just general thunderstorms across the portions of the lower 48, and I'll show you exactly where that is as well in this video. Also, we're going to take a look at the current watch and warning advisory map, and also take a look at your local forecast as well. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe, also like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue to get the show on the road there, folks. Alright, you can see here we got a little storm system here moving, stretching from Arkansas all over toward South Carolina and North Carolina. Just kind of bringing some high cloudiness, a little moisture. There was a little bit of precipitation went across the area. Could have been a few snow flurries across portions of North and South Carolina this afternoon, but the air was so dry, so most of it was not reaching. But the radar return was showing some snow, rain, and mixed precipitation over South and North Carolina today. But like I say, the air was so dry, that's why nothing reached the ground. But if you looked at your radar, you seen precipitation, but it was not reaching the ground because the atmosphere is too dry for it to support it to reach into the ground. Alright, we got more activity across portions of Mexico down here in the Baja region of California. Got more activity stretching from Colorado up through the Dakotas, Minnesota, also back to Montana, Wyoming. Also Idaho, Washington, Oregon State, Northern California, Nevada region as well. That will continue to press on off to the east and southeast as we roll forward. Got a little storm system here off the northeastern U.S. coast that will continue to pivot away from the area, and you can see more activity across portions of South Canada as well. Alright, excuse me. Alright, let's move on to your local forecast now. We're going to take a look at your Monday outlook. It should roll out here like this here. Alright, we got a little bit of shower activity across the east coast of Florida, northwest Bahamas. Then we got some critical fire weather over here in portions of New Mexico, to North Texas, also in portions of Oklahoma. Shower activity up here in Washington, Oregon State, western areas and the coastal waters. Then we got mixed precipitation there as well, stretching in Oregon to California to Nevada, Idaho, Montana to Wyoming to Utah to Colorado, through the Dakotas, all the way over to Minnesota, Michigan, Lake Superior as well. We got some freezing rain up here as well. Got a few pockets of heavy snow in portions of Montana and also Wyoming areas as well. We got some snow flying over here toward Lake Herring, eastern Michigan, over toward western New York State. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Monday. Alright, let's move on into your Tuesday forecast now. And it should roll out something like this here. Alright, you can see we've got thunderstorms and showers over here in portions of California. Got some heavy snow in the Sierra Mountains of California. Thunderstorms and showers from areas of southern Arizona, northern Mexico, through Texas to Oklahoma, towards Kentucky, towards portions of western North Carolina, Georgia, Mississippi, Louisiana. Shower activity over here in eastern North Carolina, southeastern Virginia, and the Atlantic coastal waters. Got some mixed precipitation also in portions of California to Oregon, to portions of Washington State, Idaho, Wyoming, Colorado, Utah, Nevada. Then more over here portions of Michigan to Indiana, also Ohio to Pennsylvania, to Maryland, D.C., Delaware, Rhode Island, also toward New York City and portions of the coastal waters there. A little bit of shower activity over here in portions of western Washington State, also up here toward West Virginia, Kentucky area, and southern Indiana. Alright, we got snow flying up here for South Canada, stretching through northern North Dakota, also in Minnesota, through Wisconsin, Lake Herring, Lake Superior, Michigan, down toward New York State, to Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire, to Maine, also coastal waters, up here around Ottawa and Toronto, Canada regions as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Tuesday. Alright, let's move on into the current watch and warning advisory map of your location across the nation. And it should roll out something like this here. Alrighty, you can see we got some cold weather advisory from Maine to New Hampshire, Vermont, New York State, to Massachusetts, Connecticut, down to Rhode Island, D.C., Delaware, Pennsylvania, northern West Virginia. Got some dense fog down here across Louisiana. Red flag warning for North Texas, southwestern areas of Kansas, also southeastern Arizona. Also portions of Nebraska and also southeastern Wyoming. Got some high wind warnings there in the yellow as well. Got some special weather statements in portions of New Mexico, Texas, Oklahoma, and portions of Nebraska. In the green areas here, this is some flood watches there. You got some winter weather advisory for northern Michigan, Wisconsin, mobile portion of northwestern Wyoming, Montana, Idaho, and the California mountain. Got some special weather statement for portion of Oregon, and also some wind advisory for southern Oregon as well. Alrighty, we got some smoke craft advisory, gale warning stretching from Maine all the way to the Outer Banks of North Carolina, a little bit along the east coast of Florida. Got some beach hazard statements and some freeze and spray advisories up here along the Long Island and also the Connecticut, Massachusetts coastal areas as well. Then we got smoke craft advisory, gale warning from Southern California, Washington State, all around the Hawaiian chain island, high wind warning, flood watches, and also we have some high wind warnings in effect and some winter storm warnings there as well. Alaska region, we have some smoke craft advisory, storm warnings around the Alaska region. South, the western area, we have some winter storm warning. Northern areas, we have some extreme cold weather warning, cold weather advisory for eastern Alaska, and some winter weather advisory to the southeast, and some freeze and spray warnings there as well. Alright, let's move on to the Storm Prediction Center outlook. Should roll out something like this here. I'm going to show you that general thunderstorm outlook. This is from Fort Stockton to Midland in southwestern areas of Texas. Then from the south of San Francisco to south to western Santa Barbara area of California, some general thunderstorms there as well. Alright, rainfall totals over the next 7 days look like this. Heavy precipitation in the Atlantic coastal water. You can see across the Carolinas looking at about 3/4 of an inch. Then we're looking for almost up to 1.5 inches, stretching from portion of western North Carolina, western South Carolina back to Texas. That's where we're looking at about 1/2 inch to maybe as much as 1.75 inches. Elsewhere in the green areas here, it looks like about 1/10, maybe to up to 1/2 inch in some areas. And then out west, we're looking at California, Washington, Oregon State, looking at anywhere from about 1.5 inches all the way up to maybe as high as 4 or 5 inches in some of the higher elevations of the area. Also, we have some heavy precipitation across Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, Utah, Colorado regions as well. Elsewhere where there's no precipitation, it's going to be dry, but you can see most areas look like it's going to be anywhere from about a 0.01 to maybe 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch of precipitation across most areas. Alright, hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like the video, share the video. We'll catch you back in the next ones. Have a wonderful Sunday evening, folks. Take care and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got.